Hi, this is Nick Taff, a LitPick student book reviewer. Johnny just finished reading Ollie and the Starchaser by Tanya Southey, and I want to tell you about it. In Ollie and the Starchaser, Ollie enjoys spending his free time with his dog Chloe and his grandmother he calls Nano. One day, while traveling to the astronomy center near the Australian outback for a working vacation, she has a car accident and mysteriously disappears. Then a boy named Starchaser and his dog Buddy show up. He calls his grandmother Ginkgo, and she's missing too. He happens to be from Terenza, the planet Ollie's grandmother discovered a few years earlier. Since Ginkgo is an Earth scientist, Starchaser decides to visit Earth to see if he could find her. The boys get along so well that they decide to look for their grandmothers together. They modify Ollie's bike into a flying vehicle that will take them to the outback quickly. They search all day, but the only clue they find is a wrecked car. Eventually, they decide to camp at a settlement near a church. There, they meet Uncle Ernie, who is also camping. He knows Ollie's grandmother and tells the boys about a staircase to the moon that appears at certain times, which leads back to Terenza. This sets up a magical, whimsical adventure the boys will never forget. I liked this book because it can be read by a variety of audiences. Young elementary school-age children might like this simple story about a boy and his dog enjoying a space adventure. I'm sure they would enjoy thinking about being out somewhere alone, making their own choices like Ollie and Starchaser. They would also probably relate well to the fun time Ollie had with his grandmother and how families generally interact with one another at home. For older school-aged kids, this book is a story about how people might feel or react when they lose someone or something important to them. It lightheartedly points out how important it is to appreciate family and friends every day, and it creatively encourages anyone experiencing a loss to realize loved ones are with us even if we don't see them. This book is easy to understand, and great artwork at the beginning of each chapter shows off a little bit about what's going to happen next. Even though it's a fantasy, this book is set in Broome in the Australian outback, so reading it is even a great way to learn something new.